this video, we're going to introduce you to if statements. What if statements do is allow you to add logic-driven decision making to your script. Now, this is going to be an intro to scripting logic, so we'll cover this a little bit more in detail in later videos. If you go under the Flow tab to the left and then click on your if statement, the if statement will pop up on your screen and allow you to make different options changes to the if statement action. On the top, you'll see if all of these are true. You can switch all from all to any or none. And you can change the true to if all of these are true or false. When you come down into the body of the action, you can place any type of data that you want in that field, or you can pull data from our expression builder. In the preview tab on the bottom, you can see if the statement you are currently writing is true or false. So as we add data to each field, you will see how the preview changes from false to true. The box in the middle will allow you to make different changes to the comparison that you're looking to do. Whereas if a data is equal to, not equal to, greater than, or less than, etc. So if we click on the expression builder, you can see how we can add any of the expressions that we have in Foxtrot to our data. Here we're going to choose the local admin token. So if the local admin is equal to true, you'll see the preview on the bottom of the screen saying that it is true. We can also include what we call an else statement into our if statement. What the else statement will do is be directly the opposite of what your if statement is. In this case, we have if your token is a local admin is equal to yes, that would make the statement true. Under your else would be an example of if your local admin was, the instance was not true or was false. So we'll show you how the if statement can make the decision to do actions based upon if the statement is true or false. So here we're putting a message action that will show you if the local admin is equal to true, you will get a message saying that you are the admin. If the token is basically reading false, saying that you are not a local admin, you will get a message saying you are not admin. So we'll go ahead and rewind this to the beginning and we'll step through it. And you'll seeing that our scripter is a local admin, we get the message that it is successfully an admin. Now we can use if statements in different contexts as well. In this example, you'll see us take the data that is in cell A1 in Excel, and we can change our options inside this if statement action to change from the target to the target's text. So here we'll say if the target's text is greater than or equal to 10. And we will include an else statement as well. So our if statement reads, if the text is greater than or equal to 10, and we'll add a note here saying that the action is checking the value. So now we'll go ahead and target B1. And what we're going to do is we're going to send a value of the text saying that it is larger than 10 or equal to if the if statement rings true. Under the else statement, we'll put the message as to what we will write if the data is not larger than 10 or equal to. So Foxtrot will read our data, and within the if statement say if it is greater than 10 to send a value saying that the value is greater than 10. If it is not greater than 10, we will send the value is not greater than 10. And here what we'll do is we'll copy and paste our entire list of actions to include our cells B2. So now Foxtrot will read these two cells and let us know if the data is greater than or less than 10. Foxtrot reads the 5 and says it is not larger than 10, and it reads 15 and says that it is larger than 10 and gives us our finished our script pop-up. Now we'll change the values and delete our message that was sent from Foxtrot and rerun our script. And Foxtrot instantaneously puts that 11 is larger than 10 and 2 is not larger than 10. In this next example, we're going to interact with the notepad. Now here we're targeting the notepad and doing a series of menu clicks in order to save our notepad. What we will do in this example is show you how if a menu box pops up asking you to save, we can choose an if statement to evaluate if the save box is there or not. So here we're going to send our value of the C drive and Foxtrot RPA to our save line, and then we're going to click on save. Make sure you add your notes to every action so it makes it easier for other scripters to read the process that's going on. So Foxtrot saves our notepad entry as Foxtrot RPA.txt, which is how we wanted it to. Now we're going to send a value to that notepad and try to save it. Here you will see the text being sent to Notepad. And Foxtrot will do the series of menu clicks to save, and you will see the pop-up box say that Foxtrot RPA text file already exists. Would you like to replace? So if this box pops up underneath the action, you can target the pop-up box and select your if statement. And choose if the target is found. So Foxtrot will read if the target is found to click on yes. So after we enter our note in here and confirm the action, we'll run through a test to see if Foxtrot sees that pane. So here we'll add the final steps to click on yes and add our notation. So our if statement here is reading if the target is found, meaning the pop-up box saying, would you like to overwrite? We'll do the series of menu clicks, send our data, click on save. The if statement will read that if the box is there to click on yes, and Foxtrot executes the action. Now, if we change the name of the file that we're saving, that pop-up pane will not show up. Foxtrot will look for it in action 4, and when Foxtrot does not see it, it will skip that action. Perfect. Thank you for watching and tune in for more videos.